All right, but all you need to do is let it soak up the heat evenly. Okay, I'll be there and hook on my hose. Remember, try to stay in one spot. Don't chew with your right hand, just grip it and hold on while you spin and make sure you don't cut through. Okay, grip it and go. Nice. Grab it again. Keep going. Okay, that was great, man. Leave it, get your jacks on the side, lay them on the side there, and just follow through. Just get everything true. You got it. Stay with it. Stay with it. And now, easy off there. You know what to do next. You're going to stretch and get that tip off of there. Lithora, I totally agree with you. It is super satisfying. Thank you for agreeing. All right, everybody. We're also live on YouTube again on our vertical feed, giving this a shot, see how it goes. Should work out a little better, I think. Nice. See, it's not about twisting as much as just getting it off of there. Now, build up a good heat all the way through. We'll blow it out a little bit and then get your jacks on there so we can squeeze in the line. Meaning you got to have it hot all the way to the moil. Make sure you don't hold it down when you come out. Keep it level. Nice. Mm-hmm. Nice. Now give it the time to just cool down. Torch right there. Just soak that heat in. Make it easy for you to cut a jack line when you're ready, and we'll cut it in next and blow it out again. That's a great twist. Okay, back to the heat, and then when you get out, jack line, and I'll blow while you do to keep that shoulder rounded out. Tip on center. Tip on center. Tip on center right there. Now go. Let me just get you a little heat and I'll be right back. Same idea. I know it's weird to do, but remember you're supposed to look at the tip while you're turning, not the jack line. If you look at the jack line, the whole thing's going to be off center. All right, let's blow it out a little first, and then jack line, go. Okay, lay on the side. That's it, true it all up. Get that elbow out. Nice, just follow through. You're cooling it in place without a wobble as you go. And then you can afford to just freeze the top half, cool the bottom, and get it back out of here, stretching, and we'll work it out. Nice. Good heat, but you've got time to go right back to the heat again. Build up a little more, a little further up the piece too. Make it easy for us to blow out against your jacks. Okay. Slight stretch as you're getting in. Ready, long turn. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah. Easy if you do it right, huh? Take your time and torch the back of your moil and let the cup cool down. Push it on a little firmer. Okay. Now, you can assume it's probably blown out in the shoulder pretty well already. So you probably don't have very far to pull and trim. You know, don't assume you have to take it too far. Greetings to all my YouTube friends. Please feel free to say hi in the chat. Hope you're enjoying the vertical feed today. You got it. Follow through, follow through, follow through. You got time to trim if you do it now. Nope. Okay, back to the heat. Don't worry about it. Get back. No rush though. Hello, Andrew. Andrew on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Let me know how everything looks today. Little tap on the lip first. Smack that flat. Now go in gently and cool the lip. Let me paddle that for you. Now you can heat further back, and we got a nice cool lip. You can blow that out back there, but you do need to heat all the way back to that. Don't just get the lip hot. Remember, you're blowing hard so that it seals up to your tool. Center it every little bit. There you go. Blow hard. Oh, you're pushing. Stop blowing. There you go. Make it taller. Lift that lip up. Turn faster. Pull that lip taller. Nice. Okay, now heat it and rip it open. Hard, turn fast, pull back. Look at that. Now, outside, just for good measure, back here. See that spot? Bite together so you can feel your contact. Just stay with it, let it push down over time. Take your time. Keep that elbow out. Find that you have full contact. Easy off. Now, I would go one more time, outside, inside, outside. When you go inside, you can push from way back there. Side. Find that spot that open wider and push down and pull back. That's it. See? It's all those motions at once. Ease off. I wouldn't even mess with it again. It's very nice. Torch the foot or the punny. Better again. Very nice. You'll get cleaner with those lip wraps too. Those lip wraps will get a little smoother. I think part of what might be happening is that you're a little chilly before I get there, and your cut mark has gotten really cold that doesn't want to accept my thing. So we'll try to time it so you get a last flash and I come to you as you're getting in there. It'll be a little easier to attach that way. Open it up. Sure, make sure you don't draw it out. Like, don't pull hard to the right. Keep it round so it wants to blow out round, but get your twist first and then don't pull tall. But lean a little harder up into the tip. No, stay on there, but just lean into the tip a little more while you're level. It's just like 1 degree higher. Just imagine you're lean 1 degree higher. There you go. That's it. That's like that. That's it. Now blow, make sure it's clear. Is it clogged? As long as you can blow through it, you're good. Blow through it, you're good. Greetings to all my YouTube friends and all my Twitch friends. We're dual streaming today. Please check me out on both. Make sure you like and follow me. Hey Victor, you're definitely good on that. You're good. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah. Just leave it. Just leave it. Let it freeze up. It's good. Just give it a little time. Make sure your oil's cooled down all the way in. You want to lose that red glow. Hey, there she is. How are you doing? Very well. Pretty good. Pretty good. Look at this. It's crazy. Just start there.
Oh my gosh.
After.
Thinking he was about dead.
Yeah. Since the first, he's had a breathing tube in and been that bad off. Since the first. And we went to go see him on the 13th.
Is he, before this, is he a pretty healthy person?
You wouldn't probably describe him that way. No.
Never
Try. Yeah. Crazy. So that was the most recent update. So remember, don't squeeze in too much. That's it. That's it.
Did you make cake?
That's it. That's it. Double quench that. Really freeze that so you have something firm to hold on to. There you go. Yeah, those are Supios that he made while in the class.
I'm trying to think, I was looking at pictures. State vessel shows up.
You can't go wrong with a nice tight twist. Really can't, yeah. I mean, yeah, like, oops. Hold strong. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Can you grab a little more meat? See, it's not bad. It just kind of worked. Here, I'll be right back now. I got my hose on. So you're gonna grab it and then redo it and go tight. Don't worry about it wrinkling. I'll blow a little bit, but grab some meat. Pull it and grab more meat. There you go. Now spin. Stop there. That's great, dude. Look at that. Now, get your jack on there. Angle down. You're not pushing so hard. Let me blow. Go to the shoulder and create a nice angle deeper in the shoulder.
Okay.
Now back to the bottom. All right, nice. Now I wouldn't really mess with that foot. I would let that thick little point just be there.
Okay.
Heat the whole thing, get your jack line, and start rounding it out a little better. And we're going to be blowing it out, so that bottom's going to get pushed in, and it'll be fine. See that little cup up there? Looks clear. Grab that. That was my first super hyper twist. Okay, ready? Keep that tip on center. I'm gonna blow. Follow through. Keep that wobble from setting in. Now easy off. I wouldn't even mess with the top half anymore. I would only work on the bottom half. We can shape it, paddle it flat, all that. I mean, that is a thick point that needs some good heat in there.
So at this point, just heating the bottom half.
It's in the oven, actually. It's not used. We'll take it out. It's hot, but we'll get it out of there. It's not being used for anything else. Say again?
Just the bottom half.
Yes. And we're going to take our time with it to build up that heat so that thick foot can be hot enough to blow out and be paddled. Little stretch, mostly getting into the bench and getting ready to shape it so I can blow against. Go ahead and get your jacks on there. No harm in torching that spot. It needs it. Just the foot. Now flash and come back, and we should be able to work on that better. Okay, come on out. Okay, stop there. Same thing. Because it's going well, but it's just not there yet. Torch again. I was blowing that whole time to keep pushing out the widest part of the V there. All right, another flash. Take care of that moil. Come on out. Focusing on that tip locked in on center. Don't let the moil move around. Go ahead. See that? Beautiful. You can feel more up here. That's fine. Now, just flash. Take care of that moil. Ooh. Torch the moil also. Just the back end of it. Let that foot have time to cool. Oh, not at all. Those are nice. I love that green. I was just using it yesterday. Just 1 dot of water is all you're gonna need. You just need like 1 dot, that's all. There you go. Very nice. Now with the bowl, you probably don't need to trim it. Certainly not as much with a pull and trim and all that. If you did need to trim it, it would be because it was significantly too thick. Maybe just a little bit of an opening and trim. But we're gonna put a lip wrap on it and open it, so we don't want to thin out the glass to be like cellophane. It's not a drinking glass. So you may end up just coming out and paddle it a little bit, flattening it, and
They said, don't do a turn on this side.
come on out. Take a look at it. There you go. Go on inside. Open it a little bit. Push it flat with the back of the jacks. I don't think you need a lip wrap. I mean, I don't think you need to trim it. Just go in there and treat it normal. Center it as you go. Long rotations, holding that wobble out of there. See? That's perfect. You don't need to trim that. Just let me superheat the point on this. I'll be ready. Okay, you're just gonna flash and I'll be right there. Not bad. You started rushing it before you were done, but it's not a big deal. We'll make it, it'll open up just fine. Touch. Okay, now build more heat into it. There's not going to be any need to blow it out. We're just going to be opening. What are we making out of these? No. A little deeper in the heat. Keep it real level when you come out. Okay, jacks first. Lower your angle, touch where you need to. Open wider and push firmer with the tips as you pull. Gently keep that elbow out and push like this, harder down. That's it. Oh, too steep, too steep. There you go, split the difference there. On the outside now and touch the whole shoulder just for contact out there. Full touch right there. Now heat up again and go further with it. Nice. Flash well. You can use the wood jacks next. I'll have them out on the bench for you. Keep it level when you're coming into the bench. That's a good speed. Don't change a thing. Keep it going. Keep it level. Come on out. You're going to use the wood jacks with wide set blades in there. Open, push down, and pull back. Feel that your tips are touching all the way through the shoulder to the lip, not just back there. Get back here. Okay, that's important. Nice. Nice. Now back to the heat again. Same idea. Just keep doing that and trace the shape that you want as you gently work your way out of there. Flash well. Same idea, don't overheat, come on out, there you go. Remember where the tips go from the start. Push, open wider, push, that's it, see that? Beautiful touch. It's a great V-bowl shape. If you want it to go wider, we have to heat deeper so that it moves from back here, not just up top. Nothing really changes. You just heat deeper, and it should, since you've been doing it right, you should assume it's going to continue opening itself up just right. You know, don't try to change anything too dramatic. A little deeper in the heat. There you go. Keep that nice slow turn. Come on out, get right in the bench. Look at that, beautiful heat. Start deep and work your way out. Elbow out, open wider, push down and pull back, open wider even more. That's it, look at that, beautiful. Now go on the outside and bring everything together in one line. Follow through. What do you say?
Good.
Very nice. Where? Oh, yeah, they're not out. I was just using them yesterday. Right there. Sorry, I know it doesn't make any sense. I got it. Look at that set. Damn. Better every one. Nice, dude. Nice. Real nice.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Some I have with more black, and some I have, colors black and blue and white. Blue and black. Black and soft. No, the blue is soft. Blue acted, yeah.
But it made the black and white make things. Okay. I had the three colors together and thought it's a little junky, and I just took it apart. Sitting here talking.
No.
Getting the time to type. Okay. Get you close together. Okay. Ever since the first time I ever saw them.
It's just a post. Sectioning it off into two pieces and just using one for the piece.
See, that can get now I don't want to make it super. I want to really be able to see it.
Okay, because you could use that to do what we did in class. would be
No.
roll-up that you on a bubble, and then you heat it, and you stretch it out. And then this is what you cut down, and then you cut it to about there, just like Victor was doing today. Pick up that, blow it out,
You're
twist it as
saying
it goes.
this could give this much stretch?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're putting it on a big bubble, you might want it to be a little more dense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
then you take these and just that much of that at the top. Because you're gonna spin all of it and gather on it again. That's like what Victor just made. Yeah, or it doesn't have to stretch so far. Of course, you can leave it more saturated. This went too far.
Okay, how am I gonna move this out? It's messing up the gorgeous pattern.
Well, I'll do it.
And then fix it? I still remember going to that craft fair and seeing whatever the guy's name who had a bunch of these. And just like,
Joe Gecki or Jackie, something like
I
that.
don't know, I couldn't leave the booth. Like, just staring at them, trying to figure out. Or- Oh, it looks so nice.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I I would bet that you might be it's easy to forget how hard bowls are and expect that whatever color pattern you do, you should be able to make a bowl. And different color patterns are going to make it more difficult and for different reasons each time you're trying to do the same bowl. So if you're doing a normal overlay is way different than doing a twist of any kind. You do a twist of any kind, that's different than doing a twist with Duro colors. You know, things like that can be it can be pretty difficult to do. Well, that's probably true. Is that what we're going to work on when we get these pieces made today? We're going to do bowls? I'd love to show you some of the new Supio tricks.
I think I should blow this more into the
Heat it, stretch it longer, marver the sides and blow the tip out. Doesn't have to be much, but you do want a little more than that, yeah. You want it to be all, like, you're trying to set up like a finger shape, remember? Right, that's all based on an even blowout, which is based on an even starter bubble. That's not quite as hot as you think it is. Good. Yeah. Okay, now freeze the side and then blow it out. Then freeze the side. Now heat it up, shape that into a nice thick sidewall. Not in particular that I can think of. Been getting some good Etsy orders out the door. Preparing for another round of photography and video. Been making videos, releasing on YouTube every week. I've been busy enough, you know? All right, just let that be nice and cool. Oh, you're going to? Good, okay. Cool, well, I'm curious if they have done it yet. I feel like they must have, but I also haven't heard anything from them, so I'm just gonna assume they moved on and did it. I haven't seen, I mean, they do stuff on Instagram. They do post stuff on Instagram. Maybe. The guy who started the project with me was not working there when I finished the project. He had moved on to another. Holder. Give it time. Give it time. Yeah. And then came back on Saturday. Get this.
It was one of those, like, oh, it's a purple horseshoe day. Right, and it had this, like,
Andrew on YouTube, thank you. Thanks for coming back. How's everything looking and sounding out there? Yes. Well, yeah. No. Level it up. Just let a little off. There you go. That's good. Nice. Okay. Hold it up. But hang on before you go. Let's measure up. Just take a look. See, that's pretty darn perfect. I would just go with it. Come on over. Yeah, I would just go for it.
Right to left.
Let it fall off center. Flip. Land it. Touch. Yep. Keep that left hand down, back hand down. There you go. Look at that. Follow through. Just roll, 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 roll. There you go. That's okay. That's okay. Well, you have a lot of windows, but we can still fix that. Go ahead and flash. Just come right over. I know, it was a good roll up. I wouldn't worry about the window. Come on over. Just set it down. Put that big window up. That's it. See, we can take these guys and just kind of dart them on over. It really doesn't need much. It's good. Flip. Nice.
Together.
Turn. Nice. It'll be just right. Yes, be fine. Come on. All right. Heat it and start smoothing it down. On Instagram, yeah. Yeah, I did my obligatory half dozen that I needed to have done for kids, teachers, and front office staff. Yeah, it's a great way to use up old canes that are sitting in the drawer, and you got one of all different kinds of things. Yeah, have you seen the ones Janusz makes? Janusz? He really goes the extra mile to make his fancy. I think it might even be like $200 or something like that. I can't remember. They're not. It doesn't even matter, honestly. You can keep pinks and reds and whites, but white and black goes with everything. White goes with everything. Like jumbled up stuff is always cool too. If it's a good looking heart, that's all that matters. Nice. Take your time with that. Hold it up in the air. Let it swish back. Give it a little cap and trap. Now what we're going to do, we're going to, okay, nice. Now heat that again. When you come back, you're going to come over to this table and do like more of a big full Marva where you're trying to push down hard and make it longer, maybe even pull towards you just a little bit. And the point is, what we're going to do is we're going to cut a knob at the bottom and do it like a Marini pull. Draw it out to get more out of this. Just going to let it hang. We'll section it off, put one of the sections away, and use the other section to make the piece that you want to make. So it doesn't have to go far, you know? We're not trying to stretch this into oblivion. No, no twist. You don't need to. I'll show you why. It's awesome. Super cool. Come on out. Just hang it down. Land it on the table and just marver. Yes, get it on the table level. There you go. Fast turn. Just smooth, even turn. See that? Nice. Very nice. Stay with it. Now, off the table, hang it a little bit. Let it elongate on its own. Go on over to the thing and just use the jacks right at the bottom of where you see the bubble. We're going to cut a jack line that's not very much, not very squeezed in. Just kind of, yeah, that's it. Nice. That's it. Now blow. And just get a little bit of width back into it. That's fine. Okay. Nice. See that? Now quench the marble down in there. No way, man. That's uneven stuff that you weren't going to use anyways. Okay, go ahead and heat the whole thing. And when you come out, we're going to hang it, and it's going to elongate. Once it sets up like that, we're going to break off the bottom half, put it in the oven. Not too long, but I'm trying to show you how to get this process to work well for you. So come on out. Come on out. Go ahead and hang it. See, that's it. Now, let me take this. You get your jacks, or diamond shears, I mean. Go ahead and grab the knob and draw it down. Just, you don't have to squeeze hard, just pull down to the floor. Let go, turn 9, there you go, do it again. Let go, nice, that's it. That's all we want to do.
Wow.
So now we're just gonna let it marinate. We only want to make one piece off of this, so I'll show you. No, I mean today.
Oh.
So grab your diamonds. Oh yeah, all right, chew on this up here. Chew, turn, chew, turn, chew, turn. That's it. A lot of little chew turns. Keep it going, keep it going. Nice. It's gonna break off there eventually now. See if you can do the same thing right down here. Like there, yeah. Chew, turn, chew, turn. I'll turn. You don't have to move. It's okay. Don't move you. Just stay put. I'll turn. There you go. That's it. Okay, nice. Now let's get some water. Oh, could you move the glove? I'll show you how to get definitely more than 1 or 2 pieces out of the remainder of this after it's been annealed. Whoops, well that's okay. Use the weird glove. Okay. It's probably twice as long as we really need for this. Meaning we can pick it up on a pipe and still break off half of it and put it away and keep it, you know. But then the whole point is we want a cylinder that's got those lines up and down, and then we can twist that thing into oblivion. The line, you know.
I just think try to control.
You're not going to have to. It'll be sit on there. It'll be just like an extension of the pipe. We'll heat up a little bit, and basically the same thing we just did, just neck it down, tap it off, and you'll have a more usable, manageable thing.
No, wait a minute. When I
Yeah.
Nobody.
No. We'll use half of it. We're going to break half off. Pick it up on a collar so you've got the whole thing. Break half off like we just did here. Just set that other good part in the oven, and then you've got something to work with.
okay, so I know.
Yeah, you get a lot. It's fine. Yeah. You remember how to make a nice collar? It's going to need to be on a kind of a small pitch pipe, or, well, let's use this. Oops. One of those, the black. I know, you want the black one though, right? But that's a small one. So yeah, I thought you didn't want a small one. This will be fine. If that's what you like, let's use it. So from that we had there, tomorrow you can take that and just diamond saw it, and you cut it down into pieces this big, and each one of those is something you pick up, twist, blow out, however you want. Yeah. Are you doing any other colors or anything? No, I mean like on this piece that you were gonna do. We're just doing we're doing the inversion bowl, right? Nice. Okay. And you want to go a little bigger. So when you break off this piece that we're gonna section off first, let's put it back in here so we can pick it up again, because it's at a nice temperature in there. Oh, okay. Don't do that. Just go ahead and blow it out. If you do that, you're definitely going to clog the pipe and then have to re-blow it out. So there you go. Just give that another 5 seconds in there to keep softening up. When you get out, you should be able to peel it back, no problem. Light touch. When you come out, lower your backhand down and look at the tip. One up. You got it. Nice. There you go. Just a little. There you go. Just lightly introduce it. There you go. Let's bring the yoke back a little bit, and you need to move a little faster. Just go in or out, but bring the yoke back. Now stay in. Stay in, stay in, stay in. Stay in, stay in, stay in. See, you're good. It's fine. When you come out, you're going to hold it up just a little bit. Make sure it wants to seat itself back down on the pipe. Okay. See, it's getting hot already. You're good. Go ahead to the bench and get your jacks. And just use the jacks to basically just cut it in half. There you go. It's okay, stay with it though. See, you'll have a spot to go next time. Go back to the heat, same idea. What's up? What's up? Good. Yeah, good. Come on out. Get back to there and just cut that line back in there. That's funny. I got Tara this little this miniature glass bouquet made by this couple down in Virginia. I picked it up while I was down there on Friday. She's a flame worker, so it's sculpted, yeah. Okay, when you come out, you're gonna hold that up again and keep it seating back down. And then we'll just tap it off over here. Come on over. Other way.
Sorry.
Sorry, just
Burning your
okay.
face.
Get back on center. And son of a heat up your collar. You gotta smush that on harder. Come on over. Okay, heat that up. Okay, come on over and I'll show you the first move. It's a matter of eating this very much.
You want me to come over?
You gotta get in there though. Okay. Blow through it, make sure it's clear. Good. Heat again. You're heating the whole thing, right? Okay, good. That's the whole thing. Okay, come on back. So the only thing I really wanted to show you was that the first move is that when you get in here, you get on here and you kind of fix the high side wobbles. If there's any, you can push it down. Then you can just take this and go,
Push it on.
just smush it on a little more. You push it like this
Right.
back here. That's the important part. Give it one more good blow to make sure it's still clear all the way through, and then we're going to build a lot of heat into it. You're good. Now, lots of heat. This is the part where we still don't twist it yet. We're not even going to seal it off. We're just going to gather on it, and then, yeah, and then we're going to twist it. Because you'll be sealing it off in order to gather on it, so you don't have to worry about that. It's a wasted step. Huh? It's all coming off the bottom anyways. Okay, come on out, hold it up as you walk over. Coming to the table. Go ahead and land it. Lean into the tip a little more. Faster turn. Just push forward a little bit as you're like leaning into that tip. That's the idea. Stay with it. Stay with it. Nice. One more time, but you're only touching the tip now. You still want to touch this area while you're leaning into that area. You know what I mean? That's all. All right, back to the heat. And again, as you walk over, hold it up. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Now, again, you're marvering to smooth out the whole profile, and you're not really worried about smacking the tip or closing the tip or anything like that. That looks great. All right, so there's a series of events that we'll get through in order to make this work. This is not going to be the big one that you were dreaming of necessarily, but it's going to be the right way to get a nice tight twist and an evenly blown out form. We're going to freeze this. We're going to gather on it. When you gather, you're going to strip in the furnace. You're going to strip it off right back into the furnace. When you come out, you hold it up and let that material run back. Like when you do a cane pull, and I'm like, hold it up and get the tip bald, right? As it starts to run back to the moil, that's when you start marvering the moil. And you're going to raise up and you're going to start marvering it more cylindrical, pushing all that thick glass right around here, around the side. That's the goal. Then we're going to go right to the bench. We're going to use the jacks to just start a little jack line, quench it, and then take a heat. All that before you take your first heat. Yeah. Let's go for that. Cover your moil normally. Pull back, slow turn, pull back. Let it run back off there. Slower turn, stay up there. That's it. See, it's all running off. Now level out. Come on out, hold it up. Nice, that was way deep. Okay, now back down a little more. Down, level, marver the moil. Keep the tip on center as you're doing that. Faster turn. Nice. Now raise up and get that profile. No, on here. Stand up high. There you go. Turn faster. That's it. See all your new glass right around there? See how thick your moil is though? See if you can just go and smush that down. Push that new glass around the clear, around the color bubble. Nice. Now go back to the side wall again. Same way you were. Faster turn. Raise 1 degree higher. Lean towards the tip just a bit. Now go to the bench. Get in there. Get in there quick. Do a jack line. Wait. Okay. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. And now quench that in the water. Right to the heat. All right, it's going well, but we have a little shaping to do before we get back to the bench. All right, when you come out, hang it a little bit and come on over this way to the table. Come on over, let it hang a little bit. Go ahead and marver. Almost level. Lean towards the tip. Get that area. Lean into the tip. That's it. That's it. Push forward just a little bit. That's it. Now lower back down. And now go quench that marble one more time, and then you'll be back at the bench after a heat. When you get to the bench, you're going to use your diamond shears and I'm going to hook on my hose as soon as you get in there, but you're going to be staying in place and spinning and trying to just hold the bottom, not letting it chew on it. You're not trying to cut it off, okay? Yeah, we're in the bench spinning and twisting. You are rolling towards you, staying in place. Don't hang it. Stay level. Get in the bench. You got it. Keep that tip on center. Okay, now, stay steady, don't roll, there you go, spin, hold on to it, don't, that's it, see that, now spin. Stop, let go. Okay, jacks, Lay them on the side, actually. Other way. That's it. Pull back. You don't have to push so hard. Lower your angle. That is the idea, okay? Easy off. Now, you're gonna be cutting this off. Just tap that, just bonk it off. Now we're gonna heat and we're gonna get that down. We're gonna blow while you're necking that down. You got the nice, tightest twist you've ever had.
What?
What? Let me,
I have to get rid of that now.
yeah, I would. For the pattern, for the thickness, for all that, you know? You can make a very nice looking jack line, or I mean, little cut mark at the bottom.
I think holding it, you get
Uh-huh.
a better twist than.
Not yet. Grab the diamonds. Grab it and just pull. Grab it and pull. Stretch it out. Just grab it, pull. Stretch out your pattern. Now, jack line right in there. Okay. Easy off. Now that you can really get your diamond shears in and create a very nice tiny little cut mark, okay? When it's, you know. See what I mean? Just let it fall off as you're creating the smallest little mark you can. Okay? Twisting away, cutting while you go away from you. Away from you. Beautiful. Okay, now you're heating evenly. We're going to blow it out round, cut a jack line, get that starting to work. Yeah, I probably would. Probably get into those lines. You're heating very deep in there. Get your jack line started, get the tip on center. Okay, off. Okay, that's good for now. I'll be right back. I got my hose on there so I can inflate while you're doing that. But you're doing the same thing. Keep tightening that down. We should be making the roundest form we can. Try not to let the cane affect anything. Oh, it's getting there. That's the right idea. You don't want to force it so much you feel it scratching though, because then you're just putting marks in it that you won't be able to get out. Got it? I'm holding the steady air pressure, but that's about the size of the piece that it is. I mean, yeah, like I would actually leave it the way it is and then just do your sink in.
I don't even.
Well, not before you do the rest of the work. I think you can do that with a torch after you get it sunk in. And remember, the whole thing we did there with that first little section, after you twist it, if it's still good and ready, you can still gather on it. You strip gather on that, make it bigger, and you still have those nice thin lines. It has to be able to make it through that process. Stay back. There you go. Stay back a little more. Looks like it's giving way in a weird way. Come out, hold it up, and let it just drop. Just let it go. Let it go. Oh, yeah, something got thin on that. It's not bad, though. Go back to the heat. Build more even temperature through there. It's really not that bad. Is it just me or is it wobbling? I can't tell. Okay. Use the paper. Get in there. It's cold now, but you want the paper to shape this area. I know it's thin there, but that help?
Yeah.
That did help. Okay.
It looks like I banged it, but I didn't. I didn't touch anything.
No, it's a thin area of the glass.
Yeah.
Are we doing like the swiped up, like the taco bowl kind of effect that you've done in the past? Let's just shape it gently, like you're opening a low bowl with the paper outside. Just shape the outside of it. Follow through. Don't lift too hard. Ooh, you're tight. Ooh, you really. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of pressure, and it really smushed inward.
It's just got a
It's really thin there, yeah. So, what do you want to do? Tighten it down, put it away?
Fix it, is there?
No.
Yeah. Well, let's just tighten it down.
Okay, you want to do the normal? Okay, just a very light flash. And come on back to the bench. We're going to build lots of heat into the jack line so you can squeeze it tighter. What? It was a very tightly twisted, thin area. It was the widest point of the bubble. It did the most stretching. I mean, that's where stuff gets weird in a twist, is in the belly down there, you know? If you want, I can show you how to work with these Supios pretty easily. But you're pretty much there. I mean, it's not, there's a few things different, but I feel like it would help to see it. To make these into the thing that you want. See how nice and thin your lines are? You know? You make this effect work for you, you can have really nice lines that you know, and then you get that good roll up every now and then, and that'll be your sweet spot. All right, flash, and we'll tighten that down. Half of it. It was the. Yeah, it was so thin it couldn't even deal with being out there that long. You were asking about the hold and twist thing. You don't bother with the chewing and all that. You just grab it. You can keep that very centered with your thing and stay put and spin and get a tighter spin that doesn't stretch. You don't lose all your material by chewing on it. Your right hand doesn't have to do.
The bottom too.
Yeah.
So you're just spinning
And
directly
the bottom 20% or 15% is coming off. So don't worry about making it look good with a good cut mark from the start. Just hold it, let it get gnarly down there, and use that to be what spins the good stuff in the middle. And then you get this great spin out of the midsection. Collar. Hot collar. Flash it well. First thing you do is go to the bench. Notice how I'm all the way in there, keeping the clear nice and hot so it's movable when I'm ready for it, but I don't want the color section to heat up where it's soft and moving. So the first move, when it's not soft yet, sit down and true it up. Push it on a little firmer. Might have got crooked, so fix that again. Looking right here. It's good. Now I'm getting lots of heat, and I'm not trying to heat the clear as much. My air compressor died. I got to go buy a new one. It's a sad day. So just let it sit back. Leaning towards the tip a little bit while I push forward. Bringing that back. I don't really have to, but I'm going to do it one more time. At both times, see how hot it's getting? Hot enough that when I come out and I hold it up, what I'm really looking for is to see this fattening up back here. Swishing back just a little bit. Give me something to lean on when I push. See how now I've got full contact. Blow. Still clear, just leave it alone. When I gather, I don't want to go actually deeper. I just want to go make sure I don't short myself. Same depth is right, but you're doing a lot, so make sure you're on the back side of the same depth. Feel free to watch what I do. Go in, pull back, slow turn, keep the steep angle and just let it run off the tip. See how slow I'm going? Now when I come out, first move, hold it up.
So when you go that slow, I thought
Trying to let it
I
run
thought
off.
you wanted the lock to run down the sides.
Now I've got my moil I'm pushing on. See all the clear glass going around the side? Now you raise up to the side and cool that in place. Just slight lean towards the tip, doesn't even take much. See all that nice weight around the side? Then come right over here. And whatever you do here, just give yourself a little something. Don't give yourself more than that. You really don't need more than that. If you have too much, then it's too easy to chew it off. And the point is to hold it, use it to hold. So when I come back here, I'm going to be holding onto that and using it to spin this. That's the good stuff. Can I get my air hose? Thank you. Okay, see how hot it is? Hold. Get something to hold. Okay, you're already done. You have time to get that off of there. Maybe see, I was kind of inflating while I did that. Now I can heat and make that just right, but also what's also important is that I didn't blow this out thin enough that it can't be thickened right back up and packed down, because I know you want to gather again. You know, like if you want to gather on this, you don't want it to be blown out thin. So you got to get all that done without inflating too much. Now this would be very nice to blow it out now and you'd have the same size bowl as you had last time. Everything would be fine. I'm going to paper it down to get it ready. Then I'll just give it to you. You gather up on it and practice. See where it wanted to get weak? Well, if I were to do it for me, I wouldn't be gathering on it. I think this is the right amount of lines per mass and all that. Like maybe there's other Supios you'll use that give you a little better thing, but like this is a really nice twist for me to gather on this. Add 2 or 3 times the amount of clear that I have on there is only going to take this and do that. So there's not really, or maybe if I had other reasons might be you don't blow it out and stretch it so far. You know, you don't push it quite so hard of a twist or don't remove so much. You know, that way might give you something that you'd want to work with for gathering on. Starting with thicker canes or a bigger piece of a Supio. Yeah, out of that thing, yeah. I don't. You're saying you need more canes? Huh. Yeah. Okay, see how tight I got that? Now. A little extra air. I'm gonna heat only there and sink it in. And that means not even flash. I want to see if I can stop turning and see it moving around. That means that the jack line's still hot. There's no need to go in. That to be on center, that shoulder not to be moving. Then I can start to get it up to the heat. So now we're not wobbling. Heating the tip of the tip. You can always heat deeper later, but if you heat too far back now, your sidewall is going to take, take over maybe a thinner area. So starting like this and just getting something to kind of look and see how it goes, and then just kind of get right back there. Like still no flashing. You're still trying to really design where the heat is carefully. And when you come back, same idea again. I mean, you can always heat it more, but that's a nice shape there. I kind of like the way that's working. But if I heat a little deeper each time, it won't be such a shouldered shape. Maybe I'm exaggerating how long you can take with this. You don't really have to do this so carefully, but it's not the worst idea. It gives you a nice pace. You can always, I'm looking right across here. I want to see that flat, Yeah, I'm watching the way it dips in there, but I know it's going to dip in there. It's just. Oh, there it goes. That moved.
I was going for it.
But this, just for straightening, follow through, it's not about pushing, it's about getting any wobble out of there. That kind of a thing. It's something you could practice with. It's just difficult to line it up as it sinks in, And like, if it's there, and if it's doing that, it's heating up more than everything else around it. So it may smear, it might open up, it might get weird because it's so much hotter. But, there. Different ways to make this look good. It's a whole rabbit hole, man. You could dive into years worth of how to make inversion bowls look cool. I think they look good when they don't have this kind of foot that we're doing. When they're just ground and like a polished edge where the edge just ends. I think that looks best personally. No, I mean, I don't want to do the extra work, but that's what I think looks better is when it has like a wide foot that's been cut and polished, and like. Could you bring the straight shears over there for me? And the torch. Great.
need anything for lines again.
Yeah. Hard to make those level when you're doing that process at the end there, and you're hoping to push it down flat to the foot and the lip and all that. I can see why that would be a real pain. Yes. So for this roll up, you want to just get 1 or 2 tops. Okay, right behind you.
Sorry.
That's hot. Yeah, but not really. I mean, yeah. Yeah, right.
She's dancing around the apartment. I think it's she's so tired. It's tall. You know, I just think it's just everything's compact.
Well-oiled machine.
Kind of looking for a career that she was from the era when Jimmy Carter decided they had to have women up in the highest positions. She was going about every agency in town.
It's the right hand, yeah. I got you.
How long does it have to stay in? Like, when I get a bubble and everything here?
5 minutes. It's already preheated.
And I'm trying to show is it sitting?
You want to start with pulling flat canes. So you need canes that are wider than they are. They're not round, they're wider. So they can make flat. Right before you stretch. Just smack it on the table. 5 minutes stretch. Then you have like these panels that you can lay down. And you have to lay them down in that organization. Yeah, you have to lay them out on your plate, which means the edges of your plate also have this. Stitch. You have to stitch that together in order to lay it on the flat plate. But when you roll it up, you have to get the ends to come together. They have to line up in that herringbone all the way. It's very difficult. So
Get the seam
you
together.
would relate it to trying to hide the seam of a Marini roll up.
Right.
You know, like there's a careful way to do it.
Oh my goodness, now I'm gonna force that.
But that's the way. I mean, it's not. It is just one roll up, one layer thick, and just laid out a little more carefully, just like a Marini roll up would.
Six or
Usually does all the preheat.
like 2 inches.
Same blade, then bar to the side. Pull back. Go ahead and blow. Heat it again. Shape it. Go more straight sided. Yeah, they're over for this month. Another session starting next week, maybe the week after. Yeah, and once that session is done, Tara's gone for 8 days. Yeah. Vegas. That's fun, right? Conference, less fun. Managing the conference, even less fun than going. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had a reason to go to Vegas for a conference. I would go ahead and spend that deductible money. But we were looking at tickets for me to be able to tag along and just add on an extra few days. The hotel costs would be fine. Nothing terribly like stated about that. But the flight is like $980
What month?
in March. I honestly thought that 600 would be a lot for a round trip to Vegas. This is 900. I'm not picky about flights. It's just like an average, like, go ahead and heat it up.
It may also because you've been in Santa Barbara, you go to that flight, there, wrong flight, John needs that, like,
Really?
And
Get
John,
that deal while it's there.
well, we're gonna keep it back. So there's no demand to
Pull it out and stretch it. Pull it out first. The top of it's connected flights, so I guess
the Phoenix part, you know, it's just so
Yeah. because they're running their AC 100% of the time. Because they're running their AC 100% of the time. Actually, I really need these brushes, but I'm gonna come back and tell you a story about that. I talked to this guy on a glass studio out there.
Victor?
Not exactly ideal, but it will work definitely. And if you just sat down and used your jacks to kind of act like you were cutting a jack line in those things and lay them on the piece, you might be able to trim it off in one, but it's just about sticking them down. Yeah, go ahead. Nice. Now trim those off real quick. Diamonds or straight shears, doesn't even matter. 2 turns. Beautiful. When you come out, you're going to hold it up. You're going to marver all that down smooth on texturing out. You got it. Come on out, hold it up. Just let it sit back towards you. You can come over here if you want, it might be nicer. Now marver the seam at the pipe up there and smush those down nice and tight. Now raise up, soften your pressure as you go up higher, higher up. There you go. And now come back down to the side. See? Give it a little air. A little harder, force that pressure in there. See? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you're good. All right, heat the whole thing. Stretch it a little longer, and we're going to get it ready to start sectioning off. We're going to get 2 out of this, I thought, right? But only 2 this time. We're not going to stretch it out like we did last time. We're just going to basically, same idea, but less aggressive, you know? No, it's just my TV volume is too high. Yeah, that's that's what the audience is hearing, but I don't really want to hear it. There you go, very nice. Now marver the side, maybe a little bit leaned in towards the tip. Fast turn. Excuse me. Faster, pull back towards you a little bit. See, smooth, nice. If I were you, I would go pull that point with the tweezers. Yeah, so that you, pull the point so you can make a knob, or just make a knob. Now, use the jacks. Right down at, there you go. Follow through, and you don't have to get much. Now, go ahead and blow. Okay, so we're going to heat that up, and we're going to bonk it off of there. And no, we got enough there for 2 pieces, but we want to ream that open so we can open it, then section it off, and then put one away. Deeper in there. And now come on out. We want to break it off, so. No, don't do that. There you go. It's still pretty hot. It's not going to break anytime soon. There you go. Turn. Turn. Take your straight shears. Just push. Don't score. Don't chew on it. Yeah. 3, 2, ready? Now, you can heat that and tweeze it open. Try to use as much of it as you can. Yep, you're good. Don't get it too hot too soon, because it'll seal off before you know it. Just get in there and get one of the blades inside and put like a cool skin on the inside of the hole. That's it. Nice. See, that's now that you've been in and touched in there, it's not going to seal off on its own. So you can heat up more, force them in there, and you two play nice together over there. Oof, oof, man. What is it that we're making? No, I know, I'm just... It seems like it's getting a little more representative the further on you go here. Yeah, that's probably fine. Nope. What is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I finished it. Tara... Hey, I like it too. You don't like her? I don't really either. Yeah. Just letting that freeze up and we'll gather. I mean, we'll bonk it off of there.
That's cute.
Yeah, I would chew on it, fracture it a little bit. Hey, everybody.
Huh.
Oh, nothing. My computer kicked me offline again while we were talking. And apparently we're back. Okay, come on over and you're going to bonk that off just in here. Let's go back left. Hit it hard. There you go. That, I mean, you can treat it like we did the others and gather on it and all that normal stuff, you know? What do you think? If you did gather on that, I think you'd have enough material to definitely make something bigger than we have been. Yeah, it's pretty chilly, right? So you want to just treat it like the other Supios, you know, get it that that long pencil point shape. Come on over and we'll just marver it into place. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a hard touch. Stay with it. Have plenty of time to cool, and please don't gather all the way back. And also, when you get down to twisting it, it's not going to need much pulling. No, it doesn't. It's not about pulling to the right. It's just about holding steady and keeping your diamond shears in line with your pipe, so that as you spin, it doesn't want to corkscrew and get a big crooked spiral to it.
Anything that gives a better twist than turning with your right.
You don't turn with your right hand, you mean?
Well, then having it move, I'm sorry. having the
Then
right
rolling
hand.
it out. Yeah, like if you're rolling it out there, it's kind of a wasted energy. You can just stay there. And I had to see it and then try it and then try it a couple times to realize, oh, you really do get your sweet spot of movement. It's better to have it right here. And once you feel the way it's going to go, you start really being able to make it work.
20 years,
Yeah.
like that.
25 last month. All right, let's go for it. Let's do a strip. And then when you come back up, hold it up. Nope, you come back over here. You're gonna marver the oil first. That's a little low. There you go. Now go up and marver the side wall. That's it. Stay with it. Lean towards the tip just a little bit more. Now stay up there. Lean. That's it. That's it. Stay with it. See that? Very nice. Now go cut a jack line for your knob. Remember, don't go too deep with it. Just stay with it. Long rotations. Now leave that as is and go quench the tip. Nice. Right to the heat. I'll get in there with the hose. No, you can get it hotter than that. Remember, don't hang it when you come out. Keep it very level, if not even up a little bit. Because you don't want that stretch. It gets out of control. Come on out. There you go. Nice. Okay. Diamonds. Shang there. Ready? Go. You need bigger diamond shares at work. Grab it and pull. Now get a real thing. There you go. Spin, spin. Stop. You're good. Nice. That was very effective at the edge. Now, hang on. Grab your diamonds again. You're just going to hold on and pull the length. Nice. Nice. Stop there. Okay. Next will be after a heat, you get a jack line probably up to here where the lines look best and you can bring them together nicely. But while you do that, I'm going to lightly throw a little air pressure. I'll be right back. We'll get it. Now this doesn't have this doesn't have to be an aggressive move. Just focus on a nice, good jack line. A little harder, turn faster, go deeper in the blades and angle to the right. You got it. See that? Nice. Stop there. Now you can work with that, right? Good. Hey, looks good. What's next? Jack line with a little bit of air. You want to maybe paper the bottom half and make sure it's properly heated down there. Maybe do that first. Oh yeah, I thought we were doing the bowl. I forgot. Okay. Well, let's definitely paper the bottom into a nice taper towards the foot. Get that belly cooled. Yep. Long turns. Hold steady. Keep that where it goes. Don't come around the sides with like that. Like that's the idea. Keep that chilling. Maybe go in another dunk with your paper and freeze that a little extra. We can still do that because we have, I mean, we have a lot of material up there, but we can torch it and get just the right space that we want. Go ahead. Freeze the tip. That's it. You were what? Yeah, but we gotta blow it out. Um, so we're gonna stretch. We're gonna paper the bottom and blow out the shoulder. And then immediately take your jacks and start leaning against it and figuring out where the shoulder is really gonna be. But we want to expand that top side first so it's not so thick. Go ahead and cool the bottom. Elbow out. There you go. Now, freeze all that. I'm going to blow this out. You ready? Okay, stop. Or I'll stop and you keep trying to freeze all that. We need a torch up here, okay? So, while that tip cools down, go ahead and torch that. Yep, perfect. That's where we're going to work next. Just stay in one spot. You want to be real accurate with that heat so you have like a ring of heat built into that that gives you ability to push to the right or use the jacks. Not the widest point, come back towards the neck. Yeah, but you don't want to, you're not trying to heat the widest point. You're trying to leave the widest point where it is, and everything above that is where you work. And get the tip back on center. All right, when I come back, you can use the jacks to pull the neck. Yeah, those birds sound confused. Okay, stop there. Torch up here. Keep that bottom locked in. That's where you're going to start next time, okay? Go redo the bottom, pull. Back to the top line. All right. You know what? I wouldn't, that's a nice neck and nicely blown out piece so far. I would say let's just fine tune it and then leave it and not worry about that folded lip idea. There's a lot of nice stuff with that that shouldn't really be messed with.
Because they're not twisted, so if I folded it over, I could get the first one off.
Go ahead and let's blow out the belly a little bit, or maybe stretch the bottom half under the belly, right? You want it to be taller? So back up and just heat the bottom side. Yeah, back there, about halfway in, a little deeper. There you go. Say again? Oh, it just stretched. I mean, if you want it to twist, then you have to kind of focus on that when you're pulling and trimming. Let's bring your hands back on the grip. You don't want to be so, there you go. That's it. And make sure you're not holding it up. It looks like you're aiming, there you go. A little deeper in the heat. When you come out, just give it a nice graceful stretch down. Focus on that tip staying centered. Ooh, not too aggressive. All right, back to the heat. A little deeper in there. Okay, come on out, stretch again, then end up in the bench, and you can use the paper or the jacks on the side. Tip stays on center. Faster, angle down. It's getting a little cold in the meantime. I'll be right back. Right together, angle down a little bit, faster turn, elbow out. Pull back further, angle down. See that? Push harder down like that. There. That's it. Look at that. See how much nicer?
Yeah.
That last little push gave you
Yeah.
the foot gracefulness back. Oh, don't do that. You want that to break. Be nice to it. All right. You know what to do. Oops. Oh, hey, Glass Cannon. Thank you for the raid. We've been raided, Connie. Did not see that coming. That is a nice bowl. Look how nice and thin that lip is. It's a great vase bowl. I mean, I would actually make it more of a bowl if it were me and let it open up like a V bowl. I like that shape. Come on, back up a little more. Stay there a little bit. No, it doesn't need any of that. You're just opening and paddling. Yes, yeah, but if you don't like... It is. Come on out and just start opening. I'll paddle it as you go. That's the idea, but make sure you have enough pressure to really be effective. Get right back to that same spot and make sure you have time to angle down from there. I don't think they're out. Come on out. Nice. Nice heat. Open wider, pull back. That's the spot. Pull back further and push harder with the tips. Yeah, see that? There's the touch. Push harder. See that? You just got that perfect shoulder touch you needed. And pull back and just gently, gracefully find your way off the piece. Nice. Now, from there on, you can heat further back and open it wider if you want. It's nice as it is. There's really not much need to change, and it will hold flowers. Somehow or another, somebody could make that hold flowers, right? Great, it's a good twist too. Nice thin lines, good twist. Sorry. Here you go. Have you ever had lines that thin before? I don't think so. They weren't this nice. Give that 5 more seconds.
Cool.
Very cool. Really cool. Yeah. Oh, you got at least 3 pieces worth of Supios to still use? Was there something in here? No. Yeah. These are they'll work for you. They're not my favorites. Wow, tomorrow's Thursday already? Yeah, it's just Frit.
So your class is next week.
Mm, no, not next week. Well, yes, next week. Jeez. That's a bummer. Yeah, I have that from 1 to 4. Thursday?
We've got lined up other Rockville and Old Georgetown at 2:15. So wait, this is my second one, right? Number 2. You go with it. Five.
6 to 9. 2 hour break.